probably heard this, that we're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And there was a song, you know, in the 60s, and I don't know when the song was popular, but and what we're really being invited to at this time is, you know, so many things. A whole way of being is moving away, and that's a way of being that has to do with a system of being that has hierarchy as its model, and we're moving more towards a way of being that has more collective things moving collectively more, and in relationship, and not power over, but power with. And one of those things, and because there was an eclipse this morning at 4:48 was its high point of the eclipse, and it invites us, we're invited into this place of stepping into a more sovereign path. And what that means is like being in our own empowered state, and that there are lots of different ways and lots of different paths. So even when one path changes names, like, okay, there's sort of forward progression of time, but we're moving, we call it the Pisces age, and it moves to the Aquarian age. Within that, there's so many different streams, and if you look around on the mats, there's so many different mats, and so many different bodies and different experiences in the world. And it would really be, and comes from a real hierarchical way of thinking, that we can't really have anything that's universal. Like even, like there's no one way of alignment that's going to exactly fit everybody in this room. Right? That comes from an idea that there's like, it's just one thing's going to fit all. And so, and yet at the same time, to be able to be in community and to be in the collective, there also have to be some agreed upon structures, right? And so when we're in practice and when we're doing alignment, which I love alignment because there's too much ways that we could, putting ourselves in these weird yoga postures, hurt ourselves or create repetitive stress. So alignment's really good, and yet we want to think about what's the degree of the alignment that I need, that you need, and any one instruction that might be given by myself or a teacher is respect that, and you listen to it because it's hopefully coming from experience and from a lot of knowledge, and at the same time, you being empowered onto your own sovereign path has to be a place of saying, okay, they're saying, you know, draw my low back in and up. Okay, how much of that do I need? If I draw it in and up so much that now I'm like pushing out, or I already have that curve overdone in my body, and so we have to run it through a little bit. And so in the classroom, there's sort of a whole lot going on because everybody, there's no universal exact alignment. And so we all come in, we do the best we can, and we find within any instruction the degree to which you need it. And then if I happen to find out, look and see, like, it might benefit you to have a little more of that or less than that, that's why I'm here. The teacher's here is actually to hand you in, to guide you into your power and your sovereign path in your pose and in your practice, not to be needed by you. I don't want to be needed by you. I want you to show up because you like hanging out. And so that's why we offer alignment, to try to get us all in a place where, oh, I'm empowered in my pose. I don't have to come. I'm choosing. I'm at my choice to come because I get to be with the hive. I get to be with the kula. I get to be in my body and in my heart and in a sovereign state in my practice, without just doing my own thing and without being militaristic about it. And so this is where we are. This is where we are within the practice. There's a whole lot going on in the classroom, and it's all within a degree of any instruction. So we'll play with that today. So take a moment and close your eyes.